Hi, this is Bill Buchanan. Um, I wanted to talk a bit about research. Of course, this is a huge topic, but just a few basics. Okay, you're looking for adding information about people. In the case of my relative's husband, well, we have no sources and basically no information on him other than he married Berna Matthews. Let's see if we can find any records here. Of course, a better approach, since this is a very recent person, might be to check with my Matthew relatives. See if they have any more information about our will. What information do I have? Where was he married? That information there. But there may be on from this record. No, there's no sources for her either. Well, in her case, at least, I know her genealogy going back several generations. So that is not the challenge so much, but let's see if we can't find some sources of information on Verna. Okay, does FamilySearch have any sources itself, any historical records that would refer to Verna Louise Matthews? Oh, this is her Ray was my uncle, James, her sister. Okay, this is good. This is the 1931 census. And we want to attach it to the tree. Okay, so Norman had just passed away, her husband, and it should not be Laura May, it should be Nora Marie. That's okay. I'm going to change it from correct to incorrect based on what the census taker heard that day. Okay, correct. Two single, Canadian, Irish origin, Adventist, Tasmanian. And her sister Jane, pretty much the same. Now we don't have to add all of this information, but in this case, it's good information. Okay, this is Ray, was my uncle, know him very well. Catherine Seven, I have no idea who that is. Let's maybe view the image and see if we can't figure it out. She was an older person. She may have been a boarder or something. Matthews. Roger. Okay, so she's not part of the family, which is fine. Okay, so we can be happy with that. Let's see what else we found. Okay. None of these other people are her. Okay, still, one thing I like about sources from FamilySearch is how easy it is to attach all the people who are on that source to the family tree. Okay, let's see if Ancestry has anything on her. So since I have an Ancestry account connected to my FamilySearch account, I can search the records in Ancestry. Okay, they're recommending I go to ancestry.ca. No problem. Oh, neat. Here is a picture of Verna and maybe Roman. Okay, let's just see what the information. So this may give me information on her husband, or Paul, too. So we'll click on this. He was born in 1927, died in Edmonton in 2018. Trying to get out my handy dandy note paper. Okay, didn't we leave paper behind? Well, for many purposes, yes. Oh, this is Verna's birth and death. Okay, but art is listed. Let's just make sure we've got Verna's information. 1927 to 2018, and that was Edmonton. Okay, let's click on art wall. That was 1917 to 2005, and died in Edmonton as well. If you followed my my previous presentations, you'll know that I use Record Seek as a quick and easy way to move stuff over that art I novels where I clicked on. And to have this information to find. So I highlight it, click on my handy dandy Record Seek free add-on, and paste in arts FamilySearch ID, and this will copy this record over to his sources. So now I have one source for art. And didn't have a source for another as well. Add this to her as well. I highlight it so that Record Seek copies it. And all information to FamilySearch, which W25 is art. To go to Verna. And let's just check here. Suggested records. Well, let's firstly just arts record. You can find a grave. Okay. Okay. Really much information there, just there. Just first. Okay, at least that's something. And in Art's case, it's something we didn't have before. Now, to show how to use, using the other things, half my ancestry is from Great Britain, so Findmypast is something I use all the time. In the case of Verna Matthews, I don't expect there to be anything since she was born in Canada, but they might surprise me. And then sign in. Anyway, if you have free accounts with Ancestry, Findmypast and MyHeritage and so forth, by all means, keep track of the usernames and passwords for your account. From time to time, you'll need to use them. You can usually use a forgot password option to recover them or to change them, but it's easier if you don't have to do that. Okay, not surprisingly, Findmypast did not find her since she is not born in Great Britain. Some old Canadian records they will have, though. Okay, what does MyHeritage have to say? Let's use a different person. Same person. And because of the recent dates, you'll see that a lot of the information is masked, so you can't see it. Okay, we're on a wall. This is let's view the record and see how much information they will actually show us. Better. And never part of using the internet. Sign into my existing account. I should be able to log in. Okay, can they tell us about where'd you go? Burn a wall, Warren Matthews. That's the right one. It's to search. And remember, this is not a family search function. This is a record seek function. Record seek being a free add-on that any of us can use. Okay. Yes, the just check here. VSC is going on. Okay, let's go back to seek. We paste in number, so that gets copied over to the sources in FamilySearch. Set. Okay, if I was doing serious research on this, I would definitely contact Mike and see what he can tell me and if he can give me access to all of the wall information that he's got. Okay, on the site, there's more information on all of these people. Super. And in each case, as you get information, add it to the appropriate record. I think they have a death date and death place for her, 2018 in Edmonton. And this is where we like to use the person page because it makes it so easy to make additions and corrections. See if it capitalize, I guess it will. East. Yes. Okay, now we want to go to our wall. And notice we do not have an actual birth date for him or birthplace. Still don't have a birthplace, but we do know that he was born in 1917. Which will help us to find out more information about him. Oh, sure. Okay, and Art passed away in 2005. Whoops, what should I say for that? Okay. Okay, you notice we now have a source. And the source said he died in 2005, so I'm going to put that. What's the date there? Source. I could have put in West Lawn Cemetery as well. Wait, 2018 is. Okay. So you see how these other resources can be used to find additional information. And don't forget Google. When it comes to obituaries, which are one of the ways of finding details about family since the latest official release of the census, which is the 1931 census for Canada. Google is a great way to find obituaries. Obviously, you're not going to always find them, but often enough to make it very much worthwhile. And with that additional information, can I now find more information on our wall? Maybe, maybe not. Arthur Edwin Wall, married to Verna Louise Matthews. Yabba dabba doo. Here we have, oh, here we have a picture of Art, apparently. Yes, it is. Died in 2005. Okay, so we can get a picture from here to put into Art's memories. But let's firstly click on this. We've got Arthur Edwin Ball. And this is almost certain to give us the names of his parents. He was born in Provost, Alberta. Well, we didn't have that information before. So you can see that information from one source can lead to information from another source. I'm going to open this in a new tab so I don't lose where I'm at. Oh, I have to sign into Ancestry again. That's not very often, but not hard to do. Arthur Edwin Wall. Here we have his full name, his date of birth, his place of birth, his full date of death, the place already. Okay, another one of the tricks that I use is to use either the Windows clipboard history or a third-party app, in my case, ClipX, that will remember multiple things. And I really should download a copy of that image there. Save image as, let's see who it comes up as. Doesn't come up as any name I recognize. But it's fun to find out additional things like this. One thing I love about, well, and there's his father, Eric Wall, his mother, and Olivia, Er's daughter, and there is his wife, Bruna, and their children. And I can probably click on this to open Eric in a new tab. Oh, there's a picture of Eric and his birth information, where he was born, when he was born, when and where he died. His parents, Eric Ersenwald and Anna Greta Jansdottir, and so forth. Okay, this is fun, but it's starting to get a bit long, so I will stop the video at this point.